Okay, well thanks to Catherine and my own crappy barbecue, I'm going to show you how to fix your barbecue igniter. And it could be one of two things. The first thing is really easy. Here, come with me. Now, as you see here, this is the actual barbecue igniter. You probably don't know this, but if you unscrew it, because it's just screwed in there, like so, look, it's a AA battery. So the first thing you need to do is stick in a new battery and see if it was just the battery that wasn't working. So in that goes. And like I said, my igniter really did crap out on me a couple of nights ago. So let's see. No. No. You would hear the little, the little click, click, click sound. Okay, so now I'm going to take this back off. I'm going to take the battery out again so I don't get any surprise buzz shocks. And then, with one of these things, you can see through the glare there, $14.99 electronic igniter kit. Now, I actually replaced my igniter kit last year, lasted for 1 year. Luckily, I bought 2 extra kits at half price at the end of the season, because these things don't last. Your igniters on your barbecues, they seem to only last for about a year or two. So, here we go. We're going to replace this one. When you get a universal kit, it's going to come with different parts depending on what kind of a barbecue you have. So you just take out the instructions, like so. You take a look, decide which barbecue you have, and you just follow the instructions. And it's really just a matter of attaching maybe 2 or 3 wires, and screwing it back together again. That's all. So I'm going to show you here. That's where I took the little knobby thing off. Now, if we go under here to the back side, you will see, oh, sorry, that right there, that casing is the actual igniter kit. So, what we have to do is get some we. Who's we? No we, just me. Take your channel locks or just something that you can get a grip. There's going to be some type of a nut there holding everything together. So just so you can get a start on it. Undo that. Okay, so that's taken apart. So now if we go back down under here, see, you can just pull this whole kit right out. Now, usually it's this actual housing that something's gone wrong with, as opposed to these wires. These wires all attach to the burners. So, you just take a look at how the wires are attached, and you want to remember that, and you literally just pull them out. Okay, I can't do this with one hand. I need a camera operator. You pull these out, and then you put them into the new housing. Here's the casing that I took off, and all I did was pull these 3 wires out of it, and I have kept them in the same order that I took them out in. That's important. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Here's the new housing. I'm going to put them in the order that they came out of, and there's just, it's just you plug it in, in, and there, and that's the final one. Now, when I did this originally, last year, you can see that there's a big, really ugly looking hole here. That's because in order to house the big knob at the end of this universal starter, I needed a bigger hole in there. I just drilled it out. It's not that big of an ordeal. So now, take the newly wired up igniter kit, stick it in that hole that I drilled out last year, like so. There we go. Screw that thing back on again. All you can probably see is big elbow. Okay, so that's screwed on. Screw this on, and now we're going to see if it works. Open her up. And then we push the button. Ha ha! Oh, you can't see it, I don't think. Yep, there we go. Flame. Fixed. That took all of about 5 minutes. So that's it, lady. If you too had a crappy starter like I did, just first check your battery. If that doesn't fix it, then get yourself a universal igniter kit and take the wires out of the old kit, stick them into the new kit, screw it all back together. It's easy as that. So say $15 and 5 minutes later, you're making hot dogs. And there's nothing better than a hot dog.